What's up, guys? We got the new Campo drop. It's live. We got new shirts, the championship ring shirt, the all-team t-shirt. As you can see how it looks on my guys here. We got the new shorts just in time for the summer, and we got plenty different colorways. The website is live. We have a discount code that you can get 2 items and you get a 15% discount. The code is CF2023. Use that at checkout. Yeah, man, just go cop that, man. We've been working real hard to get this different quality, man. We got the tags on there and everything. Yes, this ain't a hang shirt, man. Yes, go get that. We work real hard on these. Website's live.
Cardio family!
Free okay, let me tell you, official statement after the interview.
In the interest of saving absolutely everybody's time, I feel like doing a generalized statement to all legacy media inside of the Matrix. And I'm doing it to save their time and mine, as well as protect the minds of the masculine youth for the future. I want to make it very clear that the legacy media, which I enjoyed the company of today, have made a massive mistake and missed a chance to do some genuinely interesting journalism. After being unfairly incarcerated in a Romanian dungeon, I thought that even the BBC, in its absolute arrogance and hubris, would be smart enough to come to me after 6 months, being the first interview I gave to the Matrix, and be smart enough to ask questions people were genuinely interested in. What's it like inside of a Romanian prison cell? How were you treated? Why was a person's liberty deprived of them for 6 months? Without charge? How is your mental state post your unfair incarceration? Things people are genuinely interested in hearing. But instead, they came with the same old talking points. And I'd like to address all of these talking points to the Matrix media now to prevent this happening again, because it's a monumental waste of everybody's time. I say things on the internet. I've been making content on the internet for a very long time. Finding a clip from 2016, 8 years ago, finding a 4-hour-long podcast from 2016, ignoring all context, ignoring everything positive I say about men and women in the world, and taking a single sentence and trying to pretend that's my entire worldview is not the bombshell you think it is. Nobody cares. Everybody understands what satire is. Everybody understands what a joke is. Everybody understands it's the internet. Everybody understands all of these things. Plus, the people who know the truth of my message are very capable of understanding what is satirical and what is true. People are not as stupid as you'd like them to be. Sitting down with me and missing the chance to have a genuinely interesting interview with genuinely interesting questions that people are interested in hearing the answers to, and instead attempting this attack to get this bombshell aha moment is never going to work. Because 1, I'm too smart for all of you. And 2, nobody cares. Nobody cares I made a joke 8 years ago, because everybody knows I was joking. And everybody knows the truth of my message. So you're wasting absolutely everybody's time. Worse than wasting everybody's time, what you're genuinely doing is damaging the minds of young men. And I think I have a responsibility as one of the most influential men on the planet to protect the mind.
I am damaged because I thought the media was good people, man. Now that I know that they're just they're just strictly just trying to crucify him, and I know what type of message he's pushing. He just made it all bad. This shows everything's corrupt.
Nobody, no young man below the age of 30 has any interest in what the BBC or the legacy media say. They don't care and they don't watch it, unless I appear on there. So when I sit across from a reporter who says that having a nice car makes you a misogynist, it's disingenuous.
You
and also
financial success
correct.
with a Bugatti and a cigar, but it comes with a side order of misogyny.
How does having a Bugatti and a cigar come with misogyny?
Because it's all mixed together in what you teach.
I find that to be extremely dangerous rhetoric. I find that to be extremist rhetoric. And I think it's very dangerous for young men to think if they work hard for something in their lives, if they dedicate themselves and they're diligent and hardworking and they try hard, that they'll be a bad person. I hate the idea of a world where a man who dedicates himself to excellence so he can enjoy the finer things in life is criticized and ostracized and called horrible names purely because he's been a hardworking man. And I don't like young men hearing these extremist ideas. And they're only going to hear these extremist ideas if they watch the BBC, which is an extremist organization. And they're only going to watch the BBC if I talk to the BBC. So I feel like now that these people have proved themselves to be extremist and very damaging to the minds of young men, I have an obligation to not interact with them very much because I don't want them spreading their extremist propaganda. We have a men's mental health crisis. Young men are disenfranchised. The suicide rate amongst men is much higher than women, and everybody pretends to care. But when I come along and say, I am a man, I've been a man, I know how it feels to be a sad man and a happy man, and I found happiness through masculine achievement and strength, through working hard in the gym, through dedicating myself, through building a life worth living, through taking care of the people who I love, both male and female, through becoming financially successful, through sticking up for myself, through having opinions, through being a man of honor and courage. When I do these things, I'm ostracized and they're attempting to destroy my life. This goes beyond a few media interviews. They are attempting to put me in jail and destroy my life because I am helping young men. They don't care about men's mental health. They have no interest at all. In fact, the ideas they purport, like I've just explained, are genuinely damaging to the mindset of young men. On top of this, they waste everybody's time because their aha moment never works. Nobody's interested in it, and I destroy them with ease. But my hourly rate is high. It's not very fun for me to do. I just do it. It has to be done, but I don't particularly enjoy it. I allowed you into my home. I'm doing you a favor, giving you the first interview I'm giving to the public. You don't come here with a position of authority. You're not the police. I don't respect the BBC. I don't know you. You do not come here with a position of authority over me. We are equals. We are people. We're citizens of the world, and we sit here as equals. And I see you as my equal, and if you ask me questions, I can ask you questions back. For you to come here and sit down and pretend you're the Gestapo, and that you don't have to answer my questions, is disingenuous because I don't owe you anything.
Asking questions and you answer.
But I don't owe, no,
however you want.
This is a conversation. And I don't owe you any degree of authority over me. So let's make that clear. And that doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or from the BBC or the CNN. I'm here to answer your questions and be honest with you and do you a favor.
Okay.
And I'm doing you a favor. But you come here with all your questions. You're trying to put me for me, which is negative.
I'm asking you about things you've said that people are concerned about.
And that's fine. But you're not going to sit here and say you don't answer my questions because you're not above me. So, in the interest of spreading good and positivity in the world, which is my number one objective, I am making this clear to all legacy media outlets. I will no longer interact with you for free. Nobody cares that you lie about me and nobody cares what you say. You have destroyed all of your credibility in the last 4 years of constantly lying about everything. And continuing to lie about me will only destroy your credibility further. I have an organization called Tate Pledge, which you can see. Go to corporatate.com and click at Tate Pledge, and you will see that I dedicate $25 million a year to feeding children, both male and female, in war-torn countries. I would like to think that even the legacy media can agree that feeding children in Sudan, or Turkish children after an earthquake, or Syrian children in refugee camps is a pretty positive thing to do for the world.
Definitely.
In my last BBC interview, she tried to spin it and say that what I'm doing is somehow negative because I'm only doing it for myself. But this is the level of delusion these people operate under.
Because some people would look at that and say, okay, so before you got money from attracting people to your website by making controversial comments, but that might have got you into trouble. And so now you're looking for a new market. You're looking for a new market of followers who are attracted by a different sort of persona.
I've always done the charity work, so that is obviously incorrect.
I don't think they understand how hard it is to build followers. You have to be saying something great that the people love to build followers.
Yeah, definitely.
So what is she talking about, bro?
I have proof that I've always done the charity work, so...
Bro, she just a worker, bro.
Tate Pledge is funded 100% by me. This is my personal money. But I believe if the legacy media is intent on spreading hate, intent on spreading extremist ideologies, which it seems they are, not only the extremist ideology that men shouldn't work hard, but also a bunch of other ones which I don't need to mention because most thinking people understand what the legacy media is trying to purport on not only the population, but the young children of the world. And what they are trying to push is far more damaging than me saying you should go to the gym. Therefore, I no longer have any interest with interacting with the legacy media for free.
Bro, if Andrew Tate had a YouTube channel, bro, that would go insane.
He used to have
Yeah,
one.
they used to. They platformed them.
Oh yeah. This reminds me of like a Russell Brand video. If he did what Russell Brand did, this shit would be so goated, bro.
I no longer have any interest with interacting with the legacy media for free because I don't want their extremist views shown to young children without doing some good for the world. My fee from this point onwards is $50,000 and a box of chocolates. That is what it is going to cost you to speak to me. If you are from the Matrix, you will give me $50,000 in advance, which will be donated to Tate Pledge, which will be used to feed children in war-torn countries. And you will also bring a box of chocolates to my gate, which I will ingest as I listen to your Matrix propaganda and destroy you. Because I deserve chocolates if I have to put up with you. I am an extremely successful man, and my time is valuable. And you're wasting mine, yours, and everybody else's. So if you're gonna come along with your extremist ideas, I would at least sleep better at night if you were feeding some poor innocent children somewhere in the world. But you have no interest in doing any good for the earth. You're only interested in spreading hate, unlike me who wants to do good things. So,
I ain't gonna lie, he turned their ass up bad.
And when you really sit down and think about it, even over here, mainstream media, CNN?
Yeah, bro.
They don't
Fox, everybody.
Well, Fox do spread kind of some good stuff. What do Fox really like promote that's bad?
I don't watch either of them. I don't watch the news period, so I
Like they
really
do
don't
Fox be spreading bad, like
Fox is far right, CNN's a little left.
So I really don't know what type
You just
of...
gotta, I feel like when you ingest media, you have to be able to make your own informed decisions rather than just going off what they show you.
Yeah.
You gotta be like a free thinking person, do your own research. Like, that's how I
And that's
feel.
what he pushes though. That's what they want. They don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
He's like, think for yourself. Think outside the Matrix. He makes everybody think different, but they don't want that. That's hurting their pocket.
They always trying to make you think something. So they all have narratives they push. I actually learned something about this in a mass communication class in undergrad.
I ain't gonna lie,
How
CNN
media works.
during COVID, they was fucking me up, bro. I was seeing too much crazy shit.
They're trying to get you to take that prick, that shot.
No, not the shot. I'm talking about. Nigga,
See,
when
that's
the Black Lives Matter shit was going on.
Oh yeah.
That shit, like it
They was trying
kept.
to make it seem like it was really like a war.
It kept happening.
They kept showing.
They showing protests every night with the helicopters.
Not even the protest. It was like they kept showing more video. It just was not stopping, bro. It was
Twitter
That's
is...
getting people in to watch the network to make money. If it's popping, trending, they're gonna push it
We
to
can't,
make money.
we can't act like Twitter not bad too though.
No, Twitter
Twitter's one of the biggest fake news sources besides Facebook. And you know, they used to control the narrative on Twitter before
That's why they haven't got him off of there. They got Trump ass.
They did take him off of there.
They took him. Trump.
Elon brought him back. Elon said, Trump said he'd come back to Twitter. Elon said, yeah, y'all good.
Shit, Trump
You're
said
only
he ain't
interested in
coming
spreading hate,
back.
unlike me who wants to do good things.
Yeah, right.
So,
No, he's on something else.
post my BBC interview, I've been contacted by the New York Times,
He is on something.
CNN, the Clinton News Network, all of them. And they're all desperate to interview me because they understand the number of views it will get. I want to try now. And they all want to try a different version of the same aha moment. Not understanding, because they're completely detached from reality, that it's not an aha moment and nobody cares. They're not interested, they're not smart enough to look at the board of the chessboard and say, this isn't going to work. Let's ask him questions people actually care about. They're not that smart. So if you want to waste your time and mine, that's what it's going to cost you. $50,000. I managed to procure meals at around 80 cents each, so we'll feed over 60,000 children for wasting an hour of my time, plus a box of chocolates. That is my fee from this point forward. I will still speak to non-Matrix media outlets who are interested in the truth, interested in asking interesting questions that people want to hear the answers to. I will still be available to do my own podcasts and tell the truth. But as long as legacy media retain their reputation as peddlers of extremist ideology, I no longer have any interest in promoting them and making them relevant. It's better we allow them to become irrelevant, which they are doing, through their own dishonest actions. I will no longer interact with any of you for free ever again. So, to the 64 journalists who have emailed me so far since the BBC interview, do you have $50,000 in a box of chocolates? Because I'm not interested in speaking to you
We might get that
for
to you,
any
bro.
other reason. I actually think I'm being quite kind only charging 50 grand. I should charge 200
Talk to
grand,
Andrew Tate person.
but I'm a nice
50,
man.
that's what I said, 50
And
is.
$50,000 will still feed a lot of children. I promise any legacy media outlet that pays me the fee can have an interview. And I also promise to provide full accounting and receipts to prove that that money goes directly to charity, to feeding children in war-torn countries. But I will no longer allow the Matrix propaganda machine to infect the minds of innocent children by using my relevance to achieve interviews
yelled it,
and
bro.
get views they would never normally get
Like, bro.
to spread hateful propaganda. If you can't afford me, you're gonna have to go back to just lying about me without speaking to me. Because God knows the truth, I know the truth, most of the world knows the truth.
Andrew kind of look like if LeBron was white.
Yeah. like light-skinned LeBron.
He got a 99 mouthpiece.
I genuinely
99
believe
wall.
that Allah is the best of
Like
planners.
he's banging on
And whatever happens to me, regardless of whether I am martyred, regardless of whether they put a bullet in my brain, I know what I have done is good for the world, and the things I will do will continue to be good for the world. Get your checkbooks out, or don't email me at all, because there will be no compromise. I don't care what you try and do and say to goad me into an interview. You can lie about me all you want. It's what you do already. I'm not afraid of
Kills
it.
me.
It's gonna cost 50 grand plus a box of chocolates.
This shit off the dome.
Yeah.
Like, people loving this man off the dome, no paper. Alright, Tate. Hey man, Tate got it, man. I don't see anything wrong with him, man. I don't even know where they getting this shit at, bro.
Bro, I just think they just trying to really demasculate.
Yeah,
Man.
like damn. Well, that is true. Now that we know all the information about how the companies pay those other companies to try to make shit a
What's
little.
that agenda?
Yeah, so they trying to get taken out. Let's all know he's going against what we're trying to do.
Facts.
So like, why? My question is, why is they trying to do that for? Like,
I don't know, bro.
like,
It's just
and something we don't know about. The nigga trying to do some war tactics on the nigga, or like, what's going on?
I don't know, bro. I'm really trying to figure that shit out too. Like, what good is this shit gonna do?
Like,
All this LGBTQ shit, pushing all that shit. Like, what is this shit gonna do?
Like, I don't
It's
care.
supposed to be more like accepting and stuff, but I mean, we have to. I don't really think we should be accepting of things that come at expense to other people.
But I feel like that's a sexual, like I feel like if you do that, that's your own personal.
Like, I
Like, I
think
don't
it was
feel like you
already-
gotta push that on everybody
I
else.
would concur.
I feel like it was already pretty accepted. Like, we allowed the Pride Parade to go on. Like, a lot of
We
shit
got
now.
this Pride Month right now.
Yeah, but it been going on for some years. Like nobody ever, that was straight.
Pride Month is a new thing, I think.
Bro, they been having pride since I was in high school and years before that, bro. In
I never really
Nashville,
seen it.
downtown Nashville, they used to be lit.
See, I never seen it. See, the internet showed me what Pride Month was.
No, they been had that, bro. They had Pride Month for, bro. I think they had Pride Month since
Look it up.
09, right?
Look it
Right. Once they had gay marriage, they probably had it since
That's when it
then.
started, yeah, gay marriage. I don't think gay marriage was 09. I think that was like 2013.
No, that was Brock. Yeah, second term. Yeah, it was Brock's second term when he gave him the gay marriage.
I gotta get the hell up out of here, bro. They tweaking, Dion. They tweaking too bad right now, bro. Trying to get rid of Andrew Tate because he's trying to speak a positive message. Then all the shit that I'm seeing.
Y'all finna be messed up.
When 19,
1969.
the first Pride Parade.
It says Pride Month is.
You know what that Target shit?
What happened at Target? Bro. Oh, you never heard about the tub?
They got like shirts and
LGBT
shit.
kids
Yeah.
for clothing for children.
Yeah,
for children.
Like the size of my baby right now.
Sky,
They got
sky
a
age
one
adolescents.
saying love queers. All
Yeah,
type
thank
of
you for coming out.
Mixed gender.
That's crazy, bro.
That
But
is
they
insane.
trying to make that shit more normalized. Like they trying to normalize that shit more. Like
Yeah.
you see commercials and all of that shit, bro. 2 men,
See,
2
look, though.
women, like
I can understand trying to normalize. Like, with these companies, it's bad. Okay, they're trying to normalize it. But at the same time, trying to cancel a man that is just trying to, we're not involved in that. Say that's a whole different like lane. So you coming into another lane and trying to cancel somebody in that lane is crazy. So that means you just like, you trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do at this point.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, this shit been going on for.
Cause you're going against a whole nother lane. Like, okay, these is men. He's trying to empower men to make the world better. So the fact you trying to come into our lane.
I'm finna show you, bro. They've been protesting and doing this since 1970, bro.
Did they say that on the internet?
Yes.
No, I mean, everybody got what they wanted. Everybody got what they wanted. I mean, there's been a lot of protests forever. What else are we gonna protest next? What's the next biggest thing?
Who knows?
Guns might be.
Fat lives
tried
matter.
that.
I'm joking, stop
They've
joking.
been trying to
They got protests on guns?
Yeah, they've been trying to get rid of guns for years, boy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's
There's too many guns that's owned by Americans.
Yeah, it's more guns than humans in America.
Yeah, so that probably just won't happen.
I
But
said humans. People.
everything has happened, you know. Everybody has that right to vote, rights to a lot of shit. Something
I
gonna
don't
be
think they're
next.
gonna take guns away, bro. It's
Something's
impossible.
gonna be
Too many
next.
guns are owned by American citizens for them to take them away.
Even if they did, we still have.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just messed up about this. I did not know how corrupt the media was until about this year, man. Yeah, Andrew says right. Well, I can't watch the. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna watch the news no more, but like, bro, I can't believe the shit they saying at this point. Like nothing. Andrew Tate, man, he got my respect. That's all I'm gonna say. You know
Yeah, it says the first parade was in June the 28th, 1970.
1970. That
It
is.
started in major cities, New York, LA, and Chicago.
Well, man, that's been going on before we was born, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
All this shit crazy, man.
This shit-
This internet shit they open too much eyes. They might gotta cancel this shit. If this internet shit wasn't that shit, I wouldn't do none of this shit. I'd be believing Fox News, everybody, goddamn. Yeah, hey, that's the only. If y'all want to cancel this shit this bad, delete the internet. We gone though. Y'all let us know. Hit us on Instagram. Let us know in the comments.